Okay, we are live now. Hello, everybody. This is Kime, and I am here with Null Pointer. Say hi. We are in the lobby and just about ready to go. So I will do just a really quick overview on the map stuff. So what we had is we had Caffeinated Knights, banned Infernal Shrines and Tomb of the Spider Queen, and Phoenix Rising Onyx banned Braxis Holdout and Towers of Doom. Phoenix Rising Onyx won the coin flip and decided to go for first hero pick. So Caffeinated Knights took us to Cursed Hollow for map number 1, which we are in the lobby and getting ready to hop into. So they banned Infernal Shrines, which is a very common NGS map. So I feel like maybe they like this map or maybe really big maps in general. Yep. Alright, I'm gonna let them know we're ready. Yeah, one big thing to keep out on this map is I feel like 80% of the games are basically decided by the bosses. So boss control, things like Falstad or whatnot, can literally just be the end of a game right there. Oh no! Okay, people can hear you now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My bad. Sorry, everybody. I may have to remember to do that for the other scenes too. Say hi again, Noel.
Hello again. It's nice to be heard.
This is smooth. I didn't just wake up from a nap 20 minutes ago. We're ready to. Okay. Starting in 3, 2, 1. I hit start game. There we go. All right. Okay, into the draft. Yeah, so yeah, you were asking, yeah, if there's any specific plans that we thought that they may have here. Yeah, I don't know. Cursed Hollow, I think teams usually pick Cursed if they're comfortable on Cursed.
That seems reasonable. Be interesting to see if they go for a more macro-oriented play, or if there is some kind of other strategy that they are going to be attempting.
I mean, I would expect macro. I'm expecting to see globals, offlaners, things like that.
That seems legitimate. I think the Hawk has sort of fallen out of favor in recent uh, matches, but there's plenty of other good globals available.
Yeah, I was looking at Tacidar's win rate like a week or two ago, and it was really bad. But while checking that, noticed that the Haka was actually the lowest win rate hero in the game.
That is very sad.
It
The low
is.
diva.
Yeah. Ana first ban, which is maybe a target ban?
Could be. Ana is generally a very strong healer,
Hmm.
especially during the team fights over those curses.
Hmm.
I like the Abathur ban though.
Yeah, Abathur makes sense, especially on this map. Um, he's powerful. And then I would expect to see Caffeinated Knights ban Zool here,
That seems reasonable.
which does
There's
mean,
still a lot of strong picks up.
yeah, Zool's banned, so that does leave Deathwing open. Lots of teams don't.
Deathwing's open.
Yeah, I
Deathwing is
hope.
would be a very bold first pick though, I have to admit.
Yeah, I mean, he's semi-global, which is nice on this map.
That is true. I wouldn't mind seeing even just like a basic or like a Johanna, something that's solid and that you know can work in with your team.
Oh,
Ah, there's a Johanna.
beautiful call. Look at that professional casting right there.
Johanna is just a really good first pick.
Yeah,
Greymane is
and
also a super
yeah,
good
Greymane I've
early
seen
game.
Grayman I've seen early in a lot of NGS games here, just because he just fits into so many
This
comps.
realm needs
Mm-hmm.
me.
He's also extremely good if you have three people holding the lanes and he can go around murking.
Mhm. Let's see.
What do you think about the Li Ming over the other available mages?
So I'm fine with her for a mage. In particular, she's got pretty easy poke, which is nice. Um, I'm not sure about picking her before third round of bans here. That's a really high prioritization.
Mm-hmm. Anduin, Jaina, both really solid heroes. I think Anduin is probably my most favorite for just a uncountable healer. He's good no matter what team compositions you're going into.
Hmm. Yep. And then you got that nice save for when your team inevitably dives too deep.
Yep, always good. I have Zeratul ban. Zeratul can be pretty annoying late game. Wonder if it might be a target ban though.
Yes. Sorry, just checking here. Making sure I have the right players in the game. Alright. Don't know who that is, but
There's a Deathwing ban.
and I
Deathwing would have been, I think, a strong pick.
yeah, I think Deathwing would have been picked up for sure. By honestly by either of the teams here.
Well, look at your favorite, a Malfiel.
I do like Malthael, yes. Um, Malthael I think is a really strong offlaner right now, and he has been for quite some time to be honest. Um, and then with his assuming that Sand goes for fast pony or on a pale horse on level 1, he
Mm-hmm.
can get to the tribute faster than the others.
Ooh, speaking of globals,
The
there
Haka
are two
Falstad.
nice globals there.
Oh, we were just talking about the Haka and his subpar win rate overall. Um,
Well, let's see if Burrito can bring honor to the Dahakas and boost that win rate up a little bit.
I hope so. Yeah, I would expect the Haka to be significantly better in coordinated games.
Ooh,
Um,
that's unusual. Morales
Morales.
is not a common pick. Um, Occasionally you see it in like a cheese strats, but she is a very strong healer for just raw healing output.
Hmm.
The downside is that unlike Anduin and a bunch of other healers, she offers no CC. So you have healing, and that's
Well,
pretty
she's
much
got
it
her
for
little
your
grenade
Morales.
boop.
That hardly counts for anything.
Yeah, so I was thinking one reason they may have taken her would have been Stim on Greymane. Um, but if you do that, then you are passing up the opportunity to have medevac on this big, huge map.
I have a hard time getting use out of medevac in uncoordinated teams. Maybe they've got something ready. It was their map pick,
Hmm.
so maybe they have something cool medevac strategy they can pull out.
Cool medevac strategies. Let's see. Chat saying that Li Ming is a super duper comfort pick for Jägermeister, which is why they grabbed him that early. Grabbed her that early.
Sense. There are certain people who just play Li Ming, and they're really, really good on it.
Yeah. The one thing that so looking at this whole draft on Cursed Hollow, the one thing that always sticks out for me is Falstad. Falstad
Hmm.
flying in, blowing people off of a boss point has determined a significant chunk of Cursed Hollow games.
Yeah, it is really strong point control.
And they don't have the best like long-term unstoppable really. Caffeinated Knights, I mean, on blue. It's
Okay.
kind of that.
Yeah.
All right.
Would you?
So I'll do Caffeinated Knights on the blue side
Okay.
there. Um, so we have Vivanchi on Greymane, Saiyan CP9 and Malthael Halborum on Lieutenant Morales, all going top, noticing. Osmanthus on Anubrak and Jägermeister on Li Ming.
All right. Over on the other side with Phoenix Rising Onyx, we have Gingy Boy on Jaina, DK Salt on Johanna, Burrito on Dahaka. um, Kuma on Anduin, and Mir Ari. Sorry if I butcher any of your names on Falstad. And we got some interesting stuff going top right away.
Yeah, they're going for that tower.
Got some good damage on it. That's
They're probably gonna get
50%.
the full tower, and Phoenix Rising is responding, so
That's pretty solid, and they lost nothing for that.
uh,
Maybe they do have some kind of practice map strategy on this.
yeah, it looks like they're gonna keep the 4 top and have Malthael double soak.
That is interesting. I don't usually see double soaking on this.
No, it's hard. Um, but even if he misses a couple minions, if they're able to get, enough damage top, that could balance out. Again, with On a Pale
Mhm.
Horse, he can get most of it.
I see Johanna rotating down. Not Johanna, Jaina.
I'm guessing that's for giants.
You looks like you are right.
Yeah. And
But
Falstad, what is Fal? Okay, he was just checking.
they'd already started their bruisers.
The whole top wall is gone.
That's
For
pretty good early on.
yeah, they are just pushing this down.
Notice that is the location of the next tribute as well.
So they're
They're
going for
not
the fountain. Look at Joe trying to body block Li Ming's missiles,
nice.
so that missed.
Oh, not quite nice enough.
I do see Falstad coming down. They may be trying to get Malthael on the rotation.
You get some damage on him. Not very much though. And Fort Top is down to half health.
Oh my goodness.
It's going to be interesting, especially since the first tribute is going to be top.
So it looks like based on some chat messages, I think that some people may have expected this out of Caffeinated Nights. So it looks like this was a plan that they had coming into it.
It seems to have worked out well for them.
Yep. We'll say, Phoenix Rising getting the much faster Giants, which got half of the wall bot, which is nice. They're gonna, again, get much faster Bruisers, which is gonna be difficult for Malthael to clear those Bruisers and still keep up with the soak.
That is definitely true. Especially since the camp's going in there. But look, top is almost dead.
It is almost dead.
Back in a little bit of trouble. Goes in. Oh, beautiful
Oh,
orb.
Anduin got separated out. Jaina's not in a good spot either. Problem with Jaina is that fort's about to fall, so she's now got no.
Yeah. There goes Greymane. And there's a Jaina kill.
Yep. So as expected, Malthael is missing soak. But I think they're still happy with that trade-off.
I'm trying to see minion experience here. Are you able to see that?
No, I don't know how to do that in, I wonder if it's one of the overlays that I have. Yes. So minion experience is about 2k in favor of Phoenix Rising Onyx.
Okay. With the double globos, they are definitely hoping to leverage that into a level lead.
Which they have. They hit 7s first.
But it's not much experience, and it looks like blue team is just going to repeat the same process they did. Nice root on Nubrak.
Yep, although Morales is able to keep the health up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Caffeinated is really just swapping the map essentially on its head. Having Malthael now double soak top mid, and then pushing for bot.
I mean, it seems to be working for them.
They're still behind in XP, but it's just not much.
Yeah, and that structure advantage is going to be increasingly relevant.
Oh, pulled into the fort. Ah,
Down goes a noob.
that was a really nice tongue by Burrito there.
Morales is in trouble.
Is she making
But
it out?
At 7. Oh,
No.
just caught there. Bit
Okay.
of a fight up top.
Yes. So
Malfiel fighting the
yeah, yeah, the Haka must have burrowed in almost immediately after that Anub kill. So Phoenix Rising Onyx gonna take their little advantage here, grab the second tribute to
Oh,
just make.
look down at boss.
Oh, they're sneaking it.
I mean, that's a lot of damage with Greymane there.
Greymane Lin Ming, yeah. I mean, because the tribute is top and they knew that's where the rotation was happening.
Do you think Onyx knows about this? I see Johanna going
It's too
towards it.
late though, yeah.
Yeah,
That
they've
was
shown some pretty impressive timings.
yeah, they had their plan on this map. I will say I think they've been a little bit lucky with the tribute spawn location so far. Um, but you know, they could have had some flexibility with how it happened, so.
Mm-hmm. And looks like they're easily going to secure bottom. It's giving them a 2-fort advantage over Phoenix Rising.
Yep. Phoenix Rising did grab their giants, so that'll help a bit here with the boss and just with giving some pressure.
Who falls dead?
Ooh. Bullet going out for false but missed it.
Johanna's in the backline and web, but she's Johanna.
Yeah, Pop's unstoppable. Johanna did take hold your ground at one.
Ooh, counter engage with the Ring of Frost. Morales goes down. Nubrak burrows out, but he's slowed. He might be. Oh, and Falsehead's gonna fly behind. Gust
Oh
goes off.
no, but the anti-synergy there. With the Anduin ult and the Gust.
Malfio comes in for the cleanup. And that looks like it's gonna be another kill. Possibly 2.
More even.
Over to
Falstaff's
Caffeinated net.
close. Okay. Alright, well, so we've got a little bit of a lull. Let's talk about ults really quickly. We got Curse Bullets, which is pretty standard. We did see Medevac from Morales, Wave of Force, Last Rites, and Cocoon. We saw like half of these in the fight there.
Mm-hmm. And we see standard picks as well for Phoenix Rising with Light Bomb, Isolation, Mighty Gust, Blessed Shield, and Ring of Frost.
A lot of posturing on top boss. I don't know if Phoenix Rising is going to go for it.
Shall we see who gathers enough
Caffeinated Knights was able to grab bot boss because there was a tribute to distract. But there's no distraction now.
This could be a fight here. See if either team will commit to actually trying to take the bot.
Yeah, looks like they're backing off.
Tribute
Malthel
is
being
bottom.
so risky with his checks.
Tribute is bottom, so if they go bottom, this will give Phoenix Rising a chance to take boss. Looks like they will instead move down.
Phoenix Rising, not quite able to figure out what they wanted to make happen there. The Haka dodges the first stun.
But Malfio goes down front while they finish off the Dahaka.
That was a good engage then by Phoenix Rising, because Dahaka was almost had no chance of making it out there. So for them able to grab a counter kill was great.
Alright, well, let's see how much damage they can get done here. They can almost certainly get this mid fort.
With what, another 30 seconds? I mean, they should get at least a keep wall, maybe even the full keep too.
Ooh. Falstead forced to use Gust to save himself.
Blue team has destroyed a fort.
So quickly looking over the builds while they do the siege on the... Everything looks standard. Anduin does a little bit different talent build than I usually go on him, but that seems to be effective so far.
Jaina going full Frostbolt with Icy Veins. Jaina's quite behind on her Frostbite though. There just haven't really been too many fights where she's been able to step out, I think.
That is certainly true.
Stealing the Giants.
Mm-hmm. And looks like they might be pushing bottom. They've been pretty good at pushing as 4 or 5 men.
Oh, they're medevacing. Where's that medevac going? All the way up to top
Boss?
lane?
It's going right behind boss.
Right behind boss. The question is, do they know it's there? Well, they're going for it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. This is the most effective use of medevac I have seen.
I was hoping we were gonna see something like that because they didn't draft globals,
Mm-hmm.
so they're using medevac to basically say, well, our whole team is a global.
Yeah, this is impressive. Oh, beautiful
A
stun
noob
on.
got that quad stun.
Yeah. At 45, looks like they get a counter kill on the Grey Mane.
Still burning down the boss though. So the question is,
They don't have.
Gust
They
is
don't have
not
Gust.
open. No, they don't.
This is
Oh,
a brutal
oh
brawl.
no. They didn't need Gust.
Yep.
Not a
Solid.
talent advantage there. That was just pure one level, a little bit of better stats and positioning.
Mm-hmm. This might be what they need to come back in. They've got free reign for like the next 15 seconds of the map. Let's see what they managed to get done.
Do you think they're gonna go for bot boss now?
We see who gathers enough
That
tribute
does
this
seem to
time.
be a reasonable thing. I see Jaina moving over that.
Yeah. I mean, Caffeinated Knights definitely has time to contest this, but not if
Yes,
they
they
want to
don't.
also defend top.
There's a
Oh, they're
medevac.
coming.
Oh,
Here
this
it
should be
is.
interesting.
This is a 4v5. Okay, the Hawk is
Ooh,
burning in.
Blessed Sun. There's a
Oh, Morales
blizzard.
just vaporizes.
Oh my gosh, they were ready for that.
Yeah, that's from when Medevac pops you out in the same position and you're against Jaina.
Phoenix Rising was just waiting. Beautiful. I love the medevac play, but Jaina knew how to deal with it.
I think they needed to do what they did last time, where they medevaced like right behind the boss, and so that they could walk into it in a proper formation. Because when you medevac right in the middle of the enemy team, when the enemy team has AOE like Jaina, like a Q-build false stat, that's not Q-build.
Yeah, that is certainly true.
Boomerang
And they've
boost.
managed to equalize a little bit on structures here.
Yeah,
Two of the
so
forts down.
yeah, right now Caffeinated Knight's just ahead with one fort. Both teams at the same talent here.
A little bit of experience advantage on Phoenix Knights, mostly coming from those kills. Alright, Ring of Frost out. Good on Nubrak. Jaina is webbed and not in a good position.
Oh no, really good
the save there.
gust. I'd argue perhaps the Anduin pull was not necessary there, but
Anduin pull is always necessary.
better to be safe than to not use it than someone dies. So.
I've had too many times where I've tried to be cute and had them die midair as the pull goes out.
Yeah, okay, I get that. We did get root on Jaina at 16. Two main big options there are usually root or lower armor.
Yeah, this Anduin build is completely different from what I usually do. I almost never go light well, or push forward, or bold strategy, or his 7 either.
I've seen many of these talents.
Medevac.
Oh yeah, coming into the Giants. Oh, but they're too late. There is a Falstad there who's
He is sort
kind
of
of
out of
stuck.
position.
Yeah.
Yeah, fly. Oh, Gust! Gust right into Jaina. There's a light bomb onto a blessed
Jaina's
shield into.
seconds into a Ring of Frost. There it is. Oh, no,
beautiful.
double Ring of Frost. That was really good instinct by Falstad.
Yes, that was definitely heads up.
I grow tired of your petty squabbles.
So 4 people dead for Caffeinated Knights again, which is going to be a free curse.
And this is going to be a tribute. Yeah.
Yeah. There's
Looks
one
like
giant.
Falstad is heading up.
There's one giant
See?
left top, but that won't matter very much once the curse pops. So.
They will almost certainly get this bottom keep.
Yeah, they're going for it, which makes sense.
Just Morales and Lee Ming up. The rest of them should be up in a couple seconds. Looks like they're waiting for Curse before going in.
Which makes sense. They don't have a minion wave here.
Yeah, minion wave is all the way back down there.
Keeps do some heavy damage still with the armor reduction.
Well, not when they're cursed.
No, it looks like Phoenix Rising not wanting to contest this. They have a 3 level and 20 leads.
Halstead is mid. I think they were just worried about where Malfiel was.
Okay. The
All right.
Haka took Contagion, and Contagion can be a game-ending ult.
Oh yes.
No.
All right. Johanna goes in, lets it shield out, Ring of Frost, and boom.
Oh. Morales trying really hard to keep Greymane alive.
Now
Looks
you
like
can
Jaina.
heal all you want, but that's a 4-person kill, and that is probably game.
It's almost assuredly game, yeah. It's 40 seconds, still 10 seconds on the curse. Only Morales alive.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say, really good job for Phoenix Rising for not giving up this game.
Oh
Because
yes.
the first part of the game looked rough.
They definitely turned it around from being 2 forts down with some really good plays and good control. All right, that was pretty good. Looking forward to that.
Yep. So that was game one. Map picked by Caffeinated Knights and won, in fact, by Phoenix Rising. Anything you think special about? There we go. Anything special about these stats you think is fun to talk about?
Unfortunately, I quit out of the stats too quickly.
Okay, let me take a look.
Do you see anything interesting?
Let's see. Yeah, Greymane Jaina, and then Li Ming Falstad kind of grouped up in damage. Nothing too special there. Hero or siege damage, all within about 10-15k.
Mm-hmm.
I guess really the biggest thing to note here is the kill differential.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, just 3 kills from blue team Caffeinated Knights with 19 kills from Phoenix Rising.
And a lot of those were late game kills, which were more impactful than the early game kills that Caffeinated Knights got.
Yep, yep, yeah. The 2 team fights in a row where they killed 4 of the enemy team or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Um,
it's really hard to come back from that kind of thing.
mhm. All right. We don't know what their next map is going to be yet. I will say the only person who didn't feed that game was Falstad. Report everybody else for feeding.
Inspiration to all the other Falstad players out there.
Take a look at talents. Blink for Jaina, Indestructible for Johanna. Yeah,
Pretty solid.
yep. And then, yeah, Caffeinated Knights did not quite reach 20.
No, it was pretty hard once they got the curse plus the boss. All
Yeah,
those
that,
as
that was
well.
going to be
Curse
hard.
plus everyone being.
Yep. Dying when your enemy has 2 tributes is late game is very often kind of a death knell. Alright, next game is
Mm-hmm.
on Dragonshire.
Dragonshire, one of my favorites.
I do like Dragonshire, yes. Alright. Um, this is they've swapped in a different player.
Okay.
It looks like DK Salt has been swapped for my ranked account. Oh, no, that was possibly not. They were not supposed to be here.
So Phoenix Rising Onyx finished second last season. So they are definitely a super strong team. I don't think that Caffeinated Knights has previous experience in Division B, but they seem pretty solid just based on their MMR.
Mhm. Yeah, I don't think I remember them from last season, but I also don't remember what happened like 10 minutes ago, so.
What? What happened 10 minutes ago?
I think there was a game maybe. I need to know. Make the map. They're not answering me. No. Banshee, Herborum, Sand, Dragonmeister. Okay, so we do have DK Salt back. Pro. Oh, Phoenix Rising Onyx. Okay. Okay. So map 2 or game 2 on Dragonshire picked by Phoenix Rising Onyx, which means that Caffeinated Knights decided to go for hero pick.
Ended. I said usually teams tend to go for a hero pick if they have the option.
Yeah.
Especially on Dragonshire, which is unlocks some more interesting heroes. Rexars definitely gains up in power on this particular map.
hmm Let's see. You ready to go?
I'm ready.
Okay. Yeah, Rexar's big on this map. Anybody who can hold the point really, but also much easier to double soak top and mid.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but we also see teams rotating us for mid and bot. So both styles I've seen a lot. Some people even do like 1-1-3.
I haven't seen that quite as often. But if they want to commit to double soaking and then do the same kind of push, they can definitely do that with bottom lane. The double giants there can do a lot of damage.
hmm Yeah, given what the strategy that they did last game, I'd be interested to see if Caffeinated Knights just does go put 4 people bot, have them just rush it down, and just pick someone who can double soak mid top. Or mid bot, maybe they switch things up.
Could be.
Ready, ready. Okay. Alright. Should be popping over. There's always a big delay after hit start game. There we go.
Do you think we'll see any particular respect bans?
Let's see. I could see banning Jaina.
The Jaina was particularly good.
Yeah.
Some of it was because they were coming out of a medic dropship and all nicely bunched up, but there were some very good rings and blizzards that just
Yeah.
annihilated.
hmm Yeah, Jaina was pretty on point with her rings, but I mean, even coming out of the dropship, you have to kind of be aware. You know, they were trying to push down the boss for at least one of those. You got to save your cooldowns to be ready for that,
Mm-hmm.
which is hard, I know.
Oh, yes. I
um,
mean, if your skills are up, you should use them, right?
that's what I think. Falstad also was pretty impactful last game
Ooh.
too. A gold ban.
On Dragonshire?
I mean, okay.
I'm gonna
It's
see if they actually played Gaul last season. I don't see a game, though my stats are not complete here.
yeah.
I see no Gaul
I've been
games
scouted.
from Phoenix Rising.
Maybe they had some insider information.
Could be.
Um,
It's not a typical Cho'Gall map.
no, Deathwing is a good band.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put down
Definitely
my
a
foot
solid
and
pick.
say, yeah, Deathwing is powerful on this map.
So Zool or Rexar are going to be up,
Yeah,
no matter what they ban here.
I almost feel like Phoenix Rising Onyx should have given up Anna, because letting Zul or Rexar through is they could leave both up. Okay, I
Well,
was gonna
let's see
say
if they take up the Rexar.
they may not, I don't know if they have a Rexar player. If Caffeinated Knights does.
I will have to quickly swap to them.
Chat
Oh yeah.
saying if they don't ban Vikings, it's over.
Well.
Joe, so that leaves Rexar. Yeah, I was gonna say like Rexar is just.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not unbeatable, but it's really strong on this map.
Yep. Phoenix Rise, it says thank you very much and takes him. Now he is countable. There are heroes that he has more trouble with.
Yes,
But he doesn't lose badly to anything.
he doesn't. I think honestly the easiest way to quote unquote counter him is just to double soak it, because he can't double soak as well, and just hope that your 4-stack can hold bot.
You can double soak decently.
Yeah. I just think he's weaker at double soak than at 1v1 fighting, so...
Well, there's still a very strong team from Caffeinated Knights. Johanna, Sylvanas, Anduin are popular and strong heroes.
Yeah, Sylvanas in particular, especially since they love to strongly push a fort, Sylvanas can really have a big impact.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Band Malthael. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. It fits in with what we know Caffeinated Knights likes. It's good on the map too.
Yeah.
Could see healer ban here from Caffeinated Knights.
Possibility, though there's still a good amount of healers available. They could ban Stukov, Malfurion, get a DPS.
Is
There's a
Malfurion?
Malfurion
Okay.
ban.
Yeah, Malfurion's a solid healer. Hard, I think, but
Mm-hmm.
good.
He is hard, but he is rewarding, especially with if you manage to have a setup for the CC.
Mhm.
And your ETC doesn't say bump the stun people out of your roots.
Yeah, what kind of ETC would do that, right?
I have no idea. That certainly never happened to me. Ooh, Rhaegar.
Lots of orcs. All horde players here, huh?
Looks like it. So I have seen an uptick on Bloodlust Rhaegar, but I don't think with this particular team.
I've seen almost exclusively Bloodlust Rhaegar, actually.
Rexar and Li Ming, I don't think get too much out of it.
No, but they're probably going to pick an auto attack hero for their last pick, and, Greymane's
I
still
think you
open.
really need at least two people who are benefit from the Bloodlust.
Yeah, okay.
Like, Hanzo and Sylvanas on the other side would be a acceptable Bloodlust thing, especially as the speed would let Leoric actually be more effective. But I expect we'll see an Ancestral Rhaegar here. Oh, there's a Greymane.
Yeah?
That is the primary Bloodlust
I bet they're
partner.
doing it. I
All
bet
right,
they're
well, I
going
look forward to
Bloodlust.
it then.
It's the level everybody always touts that level 20. The upgrade to Bloodlust, so yeah, sorry.
Gotta get to level 20 though.
You do. Genji boy.
All right.
And then we did see Leo as the offlane pick for Caffeinated Knights. So assuming Leo takes Neil Peasants on 4, he'll be able to double soak pretty well. The issue being he can't really before that.
Yeah, they could probably cover mid bottom for a few rotations before Leo can do it.
Yeah.
It does look like they are planning on the same kind of 4-man push strategy. Well,
I think
they're
so.
offlane on Rebel.
Yeah, and look, they're just heading bot straight away, yep.
Yeah.
Alright, so you want to do Caffeinated Knights this time?
Sure.
Whoops.
On Leo, we have Sage and CP9. On Anduin, we have Har Boyan. On Johanna, we have Ostromanthus. On Hanzo, we have Vivenchi. And on Sylvanas, we have Jagermister.
Okay, over on the red team, Kurama on Rhaegar, DK Salt on ETC, Burrito on Rexar, Miari on Greymane, and Genji Boy on Li Ming.
Alright, bottom lane, look what they're doing.
Yep.
Looks like Phoenix Rising is wise to it this time. They managed to get Johanna down. She is low, but manages a
She
great
makes
pull
it
from
up.
Anduin.
Yeah. In particular, this map is significantly smaller than Cursed, so even if they didn't see it until it started happening, they didn't react, you can get there in time.
They certainly do so. And looks like they are going back mid, see if they can get a Leoric. But he should be able to make it safely to his tower. See, this has got a spooky ghost.
was close though.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing though.
You think you're
Ooh,
strong,
look at down and bottom giant.
take
They're
control.
where Phoenix Rising knows.
I love the initiative though on Caffeinated Knights. Well, they managed to stop at the last second. Sylvanas is in a bad position. She walks out. Anduin's also in a little bit there. He can't haunting wave.
Oh, ETC stun on Joe. Oh, but she's got a big shield.
And it's gonna go down in a second.
Is
And so does she.
Inherit the Dragon Knight's power and lay waste.
all right.
So
Well, first 2 kills then, all over to Phoenix Rising.
I really like Caffeinated Knights initiative, but it seems that Phoenix Rising has their number. Caffeinated Knights is taking the risks, they're making for the splashy plays, and Phoenix Rising is just capitalizing on them, taking the defenses. Talent-wise, I don't see anything out of the ordinary right now. Healer's talents look standard. And this might be an early DK.
Yeah. I don't think that they're gonna be able to contest it in time. No.
Nope, they were trying to reclaim bottom, but not quite time. But early DK isn't going to get too much done. I expected to get wall maybe on one of the lanes, not too much else.
I always like the really early Dragon Knights. Just grabbing top well or something, and that really helps with being able to hold top for future DKs.
You would be being a top laner.
I know, but it makes sense. It helps you too.
Speaking of early things, did you see that Hanzo managed to get his level 1 finished? That's pretty quick from what I
Simple jump. Yeah.
usually see of Hanzo.
Before 3 minutes. Yep. Well, they've had some really tight brawls so far, so
Mm-hmm.
makes sense. Oh, I do see almost a full level lead for Phoenix Rising Onyx.
That beast is not
Where
right.
is it?
Not anymore.
There we go.
Mostly for kills, I'd imagine.
Actually, minions.
Oh, really?
Yep. Looks like, 1.5 to 2k lead in minions. So, not Leo. I mean, it looks Leo's been getting a lot, but probably been missing someone else of the soak still.
Could be. I like this bottom play here. They sort of have a great game sense. They've managed to see that Phoenix Rising is busy and top, and they managed to steal the more contested bottom booster.
So Phoenix Rising gonna try to clear this camp off as quickly as possible.
Looks like they've got a tower.
Yeah.
Not
It's
too
not
much,
too
but
bad. Yeah.
they deny Phoenix Rising the ability to get it.
Rexstar taking the opportunity of having a camp top in order to double soak mid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty standard stuff. Not too much going on right now. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like the Phoenix Rising is doing some pretty good execution here. I like the game sense and play of Caffeinated Knights, but ooh, fight going. Beautiful grab.
Yeah, that's a good
Cool.
save. Let's Caffeinated Knights pull out there without having to worry.
Now this is
Do
a
have
4v5,
5, yeah.
but it looks like Phoenix Rising is going to safely disengage. Looks like
There must
Caffeinated
always
Knights
be
will
a
be able to pick up
Dragon Knight.
their giants,
Will it be you?
and things reset. Ooh, interesting. So it looks that Leo's going to continue the double suck, which means Rexar is going to have uncontested control of bot, top rather.
Yep.
So if they can hold bot, they're
And
going to
they've
pressure
got
another
it
Dragon
so
Knight.
far. Yeah. I mean,
But can they get it?
well, Phoenix
they-
Rising has tens, so that helps.
Oh yes, you are correct.
Double check. Yeah, okay. But Rexar is still having to double soak, it looks like. So he's given up top.
He'll get it back.
Yeah, I would like to see. So Phoenix Rising didn't really make anything happen with their 10 advantage, which is
No.
always a little unfortunate to see.
Do you think team fights will change at all post 10 here?
Well, we see a bunch of
Ooh.
ults flying out so far, so...
Light
Oh,
bomb, falling sword combo.
They did it!
Beautifully executed.
Hero slain.
That was beautiful to watch.
So, they've got huge AoE ults here with Wailing Arrow, Dragon Strike? Dragon's Arrow, and then, like you said, the Wailing Sword
Mm-hmm.
and Light Bomb.
And they capitalize immediately onto getting the Dragon Knight there. And with Sylvanas pushing in bot lane, they should get a lot of structure damage too. Duh. So do you like this split push with the Dragon Knight and 4-man push bottom?
Yeah, you know, I think especially when you have Sylvanas, split pushing when you have an objective, I think makes a lot of sense. Now Dragon Knight's dead, Leo needs to escape, but he's not making it out. No way. No way. Okay.
They looks like they're coming to finish off bottom.
Yep, so that does put 2 forts in favor of Caffeinated Knights now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did you see that? There was a haunting wave from Sylvanas, and ETC moshed where the wave was. Oh, Blood's going out. ETC was low though. He's down. Light bomb goes in. Finish it off few. Greyman on the back line, cleaving right through Hanzo. Greyman's gonna make his way out, and it looks like it's a 1-for-1 so far.
1 for 1, but a lot of ults, a couple ults still open on Phoenix Rising's side if they wanted to. Not the biggest ults though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Curse barely counts as an ult, to be honest.
Barely counts as an ult. Oh, poor Greymane. Did see a triple stun on that light bomb though, which was really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't throw it out too early.
Yeah, the Anduin Johanna combo is particularly strong.
So interestingly, levels almost exactly even, kills exactly even. Just
A little bit of structure advantage for Caffeinated Knight.
Yeah, just that double fort advantage there.
Seize them and become the new Dragon Knight.
That is going to be an issue with the catapults in the lane, and the fact that Onyx Rising has no way to retreat to him. Looks like a missed entomb there.
Yeah.
Remind me, can ETC slide out of that?
It is terrain, so if ETC takes the talent that lets him slide over terrain, then yes. In this case, ETC did. He took crowd surf on 4.
He was probably safe there then.
Yeah. As opposed to what the bigger face melt is, I think what is also common on 4.
Yep. Got a sizable push going bottom, but they should be able to clean it up as well.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that Phoenix Rising is having to put so much effort into just pushing back these lanes. Mid and bot. Ooh, boars go out from Rexar really just to let him escape.
Ooh.
But choosing now
It
to
looks like a re-engage.
Misha's low.
ETC's looking for that mosh.
So both teams making it out. Joe having to tap, but beyond that, not too bloody.
Mm-hmm. Ooh,
Into
arrow misses.
Again. Oh no.
Light
Falling
bomb comes out.
sword.
Greymane's low, he's running, but Sylvanas chasing him down. With both of them low, they should be able to pick up the Dragon Knight here.
Mm-hmm.
Rexar might be in a bit of trouble.
Oh, the what is it? Haunting Wave reset on 13.
The flame cleanses all.
Yeah, honestly, Caffeinated Knights missed a couple big ults there, and 2 missed, Falling Sword missed, but they were still able to pull out the win.
Mm-hmm. And with the Dragon Knight, they are looking pretty hard at bottom here.
I have to assume they're wanting to keep.
Right, there's an Entomb. ETC
Entomb-
slides out.
Yeah. Need to not hit ATC with the Entomb, really.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
And
Sylph
with
Trait
the
going
Black
out.
Arrows, yeah. Black Arrows and the Dragon Knight, damn it. This looks like a dead keep.
Question is, are they going
See.
to back out or go for more?
Leo's sort of alone there, but he's got a lot of health, and he can always use his Spooky Ghost to get out.
Maybe. Okay.
He's got it. EDC's a little bit low, but Rhaegar is there for the heals.
So Dragon Knight's going to pop really out of position, but it is Joe.
Yeah, but it's a Johanna. And oh,
Oh no!
that Mosh was just a bullseye for
It was.
Alex. Sylph comes in, looking for some kills. Bloodlust is over. Rhaegar's down.
And
Greymane is
Greymane
locked
got
in by that
trapped with that
Entomb.
Entomb. Oof. It looked like a really nice zoning mosh, but that does not work when the team has unstoppable and long-range stuns like that.
You know what, Kime? Looks like we're going to see a game 3.
I do like game 3s.
I am in favor of game 3s.
Let's see, still 15-20 seconds. Yep. It's going to be a very difficult defense for just Rexar and Li Ming here. Oh, the cores are tough now. Look at this, though.
Yeah, 50%. Are they backing out?
They are. They're too low. Ooh, the
Okay,
Rex.
but Rexar on the back, but there's followed by
Uh,
Sylvanas kill.
Yeah, they have to back out. If they try to keep fighting while Li Ming start to get resets.
Yeah.
So they did get core damage. That'll be helpful if they ever get another opportunity with the bot keep down. They can now get
That
rid of
is
the core
true.
with a smaller time window.
If they can get a Dragon Knight again, that Dragon Knight can probably just walk through bottom and hit the core and kill it before anything they can do to stop it.
Yeah, with 43%, you're right. I think they just need to right-click core if they get another Dragon Knight. Which means that Phoenix Rising's going to have to be on point.
And with the pressure from these merc camps coming bottom, we're going to have to constantly make sure that they get bottom pushed out far enough.
I'm noticing Leo went for an auto attack build, which is,
Ooh,
I think, a really fun
interesting.
one. Yeah. Not the most common, but fun.
I mean, the other option is his damage reduction and his Wraithwalk build.
Yeah, you can also go for Drain Life on 1316. But
Ooh,
usually
there
that's
is
like...
a 2-1 Rexar up there.
And he's trapped with the terrain too, but...
Is it Leo that's trapped?
Did he use his Ghost Walk already that I missed?
I did not see it.
Oh.
But even then, with that Greymane burning on him, he might have just not been unable to get out.
Yeah, it had to be really early. Either way, good counter kill by ETC. Or on ETC. Which does
So
still
it's
leave it
gonna
at 4v4.
There is 20s soon, or 20s are right now for the Caffeinated Night.
Bullseye from Hanzo.
Ooh,
That's a hard
not
one.
play of the game.
No, Bullseye is what the pros take.
Bolt of the Storm for Sylvanas, Buried Alive, of course, for Leo. Falling Sword upgrade for Johanna.
Yeah, that was a nice gank for Caffeinated Knights there. Greymane was just too far forward.
Yeah. With that and 20 advantage, they should be able to get this Dragon Knight.
I would expect, yeah, 5v4 20s, they should get Dragon Knight. And honestly, I think they can win here.
Greymane will be up in 30 seconds. Oh, TC doing some delaying.
But I
Should be able to stop this.
Oh, they are. Doing a lot of ring around the rosy junk here, huh? That's what they need to. They need to stall. They need Greymane alive. They need 20s.
Yeah.
This is a good play by Phoenix Rising.
Are they trying to push through bottom here?
Oh,
Greymane's up in 15 seconds.
This... I mean, it's at 43%, so they don't need much, but...
4 seconds for Greymane. Once I get stunned by the core. Light bomb
Oh no.
defensive on Andor. They look like they're thinking of
Yes.
backing out here.
Sylve got chunked with a Li Ming orb to like 60% health right at the beginning of that fight,
The
which
red
hurt.
team's core is in peril.
And they're already now down an Anduin ult. Ooh,
Oh, there's
buried
an
alive
explosive
on
arrow.
Rhaegar.
Comes out. ATC goes down. Rhaegar goes down. Misha is in trouble. Greymaine's in the back line, but he's falling fast.
Slain.
And that's 3 kills, and that should be it.
That'll be it, yep. Buried alive, and then Johanna instantly, when Rhaegar got trapped there, going for the falling sword.
Yeah, that is a pretty solid go there, and the core is down to 25%, 15%. It is.
Alright. Game 3 then, going in favor of Caffeinated Knights. Game 2, sorry, whatever. Same thing, right?
Yep. That was a solid one, and it'll be interesting to see game 3.
Alright, don't leave the stats.
I left the stats.
Did you
It's
really?
like it's automatic. It's like I never look at stats. I can see it as soon as it comes up on your screen, though.
Yeah, it should be just 30 seconds. Relatively even hero damage. Huge disparity though with siege damage. Rexar had, a solid almost 100k damage, siege damage. Johanna also really close to that. But Leo hitting almost 170.
Yeah, a lot of double soaking from Leo.
Hmm.
I don't think anything else particularly stands out.
Yeah,
Talents on Ray Anduin looked about reasonable.
yeah. Let's see. Simple geometry, explosive arrows, never outmatched. Yeah. Piercing. Yeah. Leo did take Neil Peasants, movement speed undrained, and then the auto attack build.
I'm looking over their stats for last season,
Hmm.
and they have not played their top 2 previous heroes. They played a lot of Blaze and Lunara last time.
Did the players change?
It could have. I'll have to look more into.
Okay.
Yes, there was players changing around here. In fact, there's a lot of players changing around.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Okay,
could.
yeah. So previous season stats, it's an advantage. They've got a whole new crew and ability to bring out new surprises.
All right, game 3 on Ultrak Pass. And so Caffeinated Knights won game 2. So question is, did Phoenix Rising pick this, or did they go for hero pick and Caffeinated Knights picked this?
Hero picks does seem to be more contested in this series.
In almost every series, I feel like.
Yeah, I'd say that is normal.
Alterac Pass, that's a weird one. There's a lot of the time, it really feels like on this map, it's easy to think that there's not much to do. There's only
That's
one
because there
merc
isn't
camp.
much to
I
do.
know, I'm trying to phrase it nicely, but
It's a map where both teams mill around because there's no objective. There's only one merc camp, and the lanes are far enough apart that it's not easy to rotate and gank. It's a lot of twiddling your thumbs.
yeah. So Caffeinated Knights did pick this map, so which means that Phoenix Rising Onyx, having lost the last game, decided to go for hero pick.
Yep, makes
So,
sense. Hero pick is contested. Do you think this opens up anything heroes map pool wise?
so it's generally a little bit more open, like you're fighting over the objectives or whatnot, but it's not as narrow as a lot of other places, like the Dragon Knight points or the giant camp on the Dragon Gyre. So we may see a little bit of different styles of assassins and such just from that.
Would you first pick a Deathwing here?
I first picked Deathwing on every map.
Ah,
Trick question.
that is true. Is there any Abathur play here? I know that was banned out on Cursed Hollow
Curse, yeah.
first game.
Let's see. Yeah. So I would say yeah because the objectives take a long time to channel to completion, and you need to have people, sometimes the whole team, but at least some people there. Uh, the whole time it's channeling, or else the minions will just channel it back. And so generally, whenever there's a really extended objective like that, split circuits can gain a lot more value. I'll
That
also
makes sense.
note traditional murky map too.
I would be ecstatic if we got a Murky. I'm
Um,
not holding my breath for it though.
no, I'm not either. Looking at the heroes from last game though, especially like assassins, uh, Hanzo, Sylvanas, Greymane, Li Ming. Honestly, I could see all of those again.
Yeah, I don't think those are any particularly worse on this map.
Yeah.
And some of them, like Li Ming, are just even more annoying if you have an objective that everyone has to bunch up around.
Um, could see things like Junkrat or even Chromie too, just because they can stall the objective quite a long
Mm-hmm.
time. Um,
Yeah, the thing is, I haven't seen many Chromies or Junkrats recently.
mhm. Um,
Chromie does seem to be fading a little bit in popularity since the rework.
yeah, I see Junkrat every once in a while still, but I'll agree that Chromie is a lot more rare.
Junkrat is fun to play, but you do need a alternate source of damage to be able to capitalize on his displacement and poke.
Mhm. Vivenci, the Hanzo player on Caffeinated Nights from
Mm-hmm.
last game, saying in Twitch chat that their record of completing that level 1 quest is just over a minute.
Wow, that is impressive. That shows a good amount of mechanical skills on being able to hit those W's.
We're ready to go, right?
Yes.
Yeah, at a minute, I almost think that's the other team's fault.
We will have to ask a Hanzo player who's ever managed to complete a W quest in a minute.
Yeah, so I don't go that quest. I go Q always on Hanzo because
Mm-hmm.
I'm not good enough to hit my W's enough, and I also like to feed if I don't have really long range Qs. So,
That is
let's.
true.
Alright, both teams are ready. Oh, no. R. Oh. No, Hanzo. Trabe saying that rumors of Hanzo's completing the W quest ever are all fabricated.
That makes sense.
Alright,
All right, let's see what happens here. I sort of
Let's.
want to see a Deathwing Greymane pickup for
Deathwing Greymane.
Caffeinated Nights.
Yeah, I would like that. Deathwing, because again, I think Deathwing's still really strong, and then like you're saying, Greymane is a really good match with that. He's good in everything, of course, and then it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't let them counter with Greymane.
I'm gonna predict though a Johanna first pick. Johanna's been that sort of sweet spot where she's not quite good enough to ban, um, but everyone likes to play her.
She was first picked in both of the last two games, right?
Mm-hmm. It's not a very bold prediction.
You know what? Noticing consistency is an important skill.
I like the Ana ban, by the way. Ana is one of those supports that gains a lot of power if everyone's sitting nicely in a lane fighting over an objective. And there's no good flanking routes on this map. So
Mhm.
Ana can often be quite safe.
I mean, to be fair, they've banned Ana every game.
Yeah. Incoming Zul ban is my guess.
ETC banned this game too.
ETC is a strong support. It does mean potentially they are interested in picking up the Johanna first.
Oh,
Oh,
banning the
the
Johanna. That
Johanna
leaves Zool
ban.
open.
This
I
will
feel
be
like you have
interesting.
to.
This is calling the bluff of Phoenix Rising Onyx.
I mean, there's no real reason. Like, he's not bad on this map or anything.
No. It's like, can you play Zool? Are you willing to take him? Like, does he fit with your predefined comp? Let's see.
Yep, they're going for it.
All right, let's see how it goes.
That
Deathwing Greybane.
that
Come
was
on, Deathwing Greybane.
that would be cool to see.
You cannot root a Deathwing.
That's true. Zool can't. No one can. You know, can't argue with that logic, right? If they do go
Nope.
Deathwing Greymane there, that means that they're leaving both their tank and their healer. So no.
Yeah. Well, they do leave the tank open, and they have both a pick from Phoenix Rising and an additional ban before they'll get to the tank. So there's a chance that Phoenix Rising could try to tank choke here.
They could, because there's two tanks banned already.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I would like to see that. I'd like to see Phoenix Rising grab a tank here and then ban a tank. Stitches.
That is interesting. What is your thoughts on Stitch's Malfurion pick there?
I mean, so it's a classic combo, right? Like you hook someone into the Malfurion route. Like that's a
Mm-hmm.
combo from years ago.
It does
Uh,
require a lot of coordination and faith in your Stitch's ability to get
it
hooks, though.
does. So
I think it'd be
Sylvan's bad.
reasonable fighting over objectives.
Yeah. I mean, if they pull it off, it's going to be pretty impressive. You could Stitch's hook into Malfurion route, into Zool route.
Mm-hmm.
Like someone's going to die if they can pull that off.
They can get pulled right back by Anduin, though. So
Uh,
until they get fishing,
on lower cooldown,
um,
yeah.
yeah,
Okay. Uh, Phoenix Rising going for the tank choke.
makes sense.
What does that leave?
Muradin, Mal'Ganis? Mal'Ganis is still a decent
Morganis,
one.
probably, yeah.
Ideally, you'd want something that could easily get out of a hook or an engage, but take what you can. It's a great main.
And really, at this point, they don't have to pick it now. Okay. Good call, us.
Mm-hmm. Mal'Ganis is one of those tanks that has become more popular without having receiving many changes.
Yeah. That's a good point. He has. I don't really know why, but he's solid. I remember the days when we thought Morganis could be a good offlaner.
Yeah, those were long ago days.
They were. Lunara. We haven't seen Lunara yet. I like it.
I think that's reasonable. Lunar has issues if people are jumping in on you, but if your gauge is 100% off of Stitches gets a hook and we murder them, that's pretty safe for Lunar.
Yeah, but Morganis and Greymane and Malthael will be very happy to jump in on you.
That is true. There's also one of the reasons why I have difficulty playing Lunar. Is that a Lee in every game so far?
Ah, what was game one? Let's see, game one was on Cursed. Yes, there was Leeming on that one. There was yeah, Leeming's been in every game so far. Not on the same team though.
Mm-hmm. Does seem to be one of the more popular mages between these two teams.
All right. hopping into game number 3 of the first match of the season for both of these teams. Caffeinated Knights and Phoenix Rising Onyx. The drama, the suspense as both teams fight for their lives.
Do you have a favorite to win game 3?
Let's see. So I feel like I have to root for Caffeinated Knights a little bit just because they picked Malthael, who's my top hero.
Hmm. Solid reasoning there. I do feel like the caffeinated Knights draft is very smooth and nice. I like it.
Mhm.
Would you like to do some team introduction?
Sure, yeah. So I'll start with Caffeinated Knights then. We've got Vivanshi on Li Ming, Saiyan CP9 on Malthael, Harbaram on Anduin, Osmanthus on Mal'Ganis, and Jägermeister on Greymane. All 5 look like they're going to try to get a bot tower.
Alright, seems par for course. Alright, on the right side with Phoenix Rising Onyx, we have Mirari on Lunara, we have Kumara on Malfurion, Burrito on Zool, DK Salt on Stitches, and Gingy Boy on Jane.
Okay, so the Caffeinated Knights did send Malthael top.
They've
Sorry,
done the
mid.
same
Sorry, mid.
thing in every game so far this series.
Yes. I feel like they could have scouted that a little bit faster with the Wisp, but
It's
it's fine.
always been bottom lane.
They went top the first game in Cursed, right?
Yes, you're right.
Okay.
I'm sorry. They did go bottom. Alright, there's a sleep going on there.
That's a nice
Well,
double sleep.
That could have been a
So-
beautiful root follow-up. Not quite there, though.
So we do have Malthael double soaking already. Zool gonna try to match that.
If there are any 2 characters who can both double soak, it's Zool and Malfuel.
Yes. Oof. That was a nice save on Greymane. He got quite low and needed that pull.
Yep. The Anduin pull is down, though, so let's see if DK Sol can capitalize on this opportunity. Get another hook.
And it looks like Malthael may have a faster double soak here. Zool will have a little bit better push because the skeletons will help push it, but Malthael with the fast mount maybe rotating just a bit faster.
Zool can clear the lane faster, but I think that Malfuel horse advantage is going to be important. Just checking to make sure he actually took it. Yes, he did.
Good check, yes. Oh, we got Frostbolt on level 1 from Jaina. So it'll be interesting to see what she takes it for, because usually you feel like Jainas have to take a mana talent on 1 or 4. Traditionally 1,
Yeah.
but...
Is the Globe Quest on 1, or is that a later one?
The globe is 1.
Ooh, there's a hook
There was a
on
hook. Li Ming.
Ming, but teleport right.
Yeah. Frostbot on 4. Jaina's gonna be really mana starved.
Well, if it's one of those things where she's not going to be engaged, look, she is attempting to get the camp there, and the camp may be winning. Lunar comes to finish it up.
It's always awkward.
So a little bit slower on the camp, but that's fine, because that just means the camp from Caffeinated Knight is going to hit the towers and get cleared up, while Phoenix Rising will get a little more efficient. Right, objective spawning. Let's see how this. Stitch is caught a little bit out there, getting low. Gets the gorge off, but is body blocked and knocked down.
Yeah, poor Stitches. I didn't quite see the first part of that. Was Stitches just too far in the lane?
Stitches was about mid and got slept, and that they took that opportunity to get the DPS to get in position and finish him off.
Yep. Okay.
I don't know Stitch's talents that well. Is Patrick Creation normal?
I have no idea.
Okay. Well, we will both. Ooh, an early channel here from Li
And they
Ming.
got it.
They
Ooh,
did it.
just dodged the Stitches hook too.
Pretty important. That's going to force Phoenix Rising to have to engage, go into a fight where they don't really want. Sleep coming out. Mal'Ganis is low though.
Yeah,
Ando
Morgana's
needs to
gonna have to
pull him
back
out.
out. And that'll let Phoenix Rising re-grab their point.
Our rescue's been halted. Fight back and claim the prisoner.
Let me know if I'm talking too much. I can also give you the chance to fill in for commentary.
No, you're good. You're great. It's great having you talk. um, I'm looking at talents again. I like looking at
Okay.
talents.
Well, while the talents are looking out there, Mal'Ganis gets roots as he's trying to
Mal'Ganis
come in. He's
does.
rooted again,
The
and
slow
he's
and
slow.
root
He's
is
got no
too
healing,
much.
and Malfio's in the back line trying to make something happen. He looks like he'll get the stitches, but he's
But
low
Malfearon's
himself.
gonna die himself too, yeah.
No, they've escaped. It's a 2-for-1, but they're all low. They have to back off, and it looks like Caffeinated Knights is going to reclaim the objective.
hmm So 6 seconds and 11 seconds on the injectors, both of them pretty close. One more team fight would be enough, or just sneaking it.
If either team shows significantly out of position, I expect the other team to run at it and be able to quickly get it before they can react.
Yeah, both teams going for their siege, and both of the siege takers are gonna have to heal after.
Lunar is only half. She can probably get healed up reasonably. All right. Caffeinated Knight makes the play,
They,
and Li Ming gets a chance.
oh
Oh,
no,
stopped at the last second,
Malfurion!
and he can stop that indefinitely.
Oh, from that point, yeah. Limi's gonna have to push him off or something.
He's gonna. Looks like they're gonna back to reset, and this is back where nothing ever happens on this map.
Yeah, take the camps, clear mid lane. Oh, Malfurion
Camps
getting
do
rooted.
nothing. Ooh, that is solid. Pull saves Malfurion.
Mal'Ganis is pretty deep, but should make
He
it
managed to
out.
get some sleep, but he'd take a lot of damage on the way back out there. They do have taps though, so it looks like everything's gonna reset.
The routes into Jano Blizzards have been really nice to see consistently.
That is pretty solid coordination there.
Uh-oh, Stitches is in trouble and rooted. Oh, but Malthael fell. Didn't see that.
I missed that as well. I assume he was top?
He was mid, no, and I'm assuming he got rooted by Zool.
Oh, Lunara out of position trying for the flank, is doing her best as she can to run. Greymane's on her and does the roll and finishes her off.
Yep. Looked like Inara's probably going for that Anduin snipe.
Could be.
That was, I think, quite greedy.
Okay, well, Gingy Boy's going to do his best to delay here.
Oh,
Not quite. Frostbolt, not quite enough.
And with just 2 seconds, it's not enough time. So first objective going over to Caffeinated Knights. And both teams have ults now.
Okay. Ults for Phoenix Rising, Twilight Dream, Summon Water Elemental, Leaping Strike for Lunara, and Putrid Bile for Stitches. So not going for the Gorge Kidnap.
Yes.
Zul is holding his.
Over on Caffeinated Knights, Wave of Force, Slight Bomb, Cursed Bullet, Last Rites, and Carrion Swarm. Basically what we expect.
Yeah.
Zul went Skeletal Mages. Nice pick.
Alright, Stitches get followed out. Malfurion puts the Twilight Dream, but that's not going to do it.
Was that... He must have finished Twilight Dream just like a split second after Mal'Ganis finished channeling his ult.
I can see that doing it, but even if he had managed to interrupt the ult, he was surrounded by a whole bunch of
Yeah,
nice people.
I don't think the ult mattered. Almost picking off Greymane.
But Anduin's right there with the heal, and they'll keep him up, and they managed to get bottom fort. But half health left on this objective.
They looked like they were going to try to go for the key ball, but they're backing off now, which is a good decision.
Alright.
Bot
Caffeinated
boss?
Knights is looking at boss there. They are, I don't think, going to commit to it. It's very risky.
I think they're just baiting it, I think.
Stitches is out reasonably far again.
Oh, the
gets
bullet
lightning
just hurts him
bullet.
so much.
Yes. And Light Bomb Mal'Ganis, Malfurion tries to get up there to keep the Stitches alive and is killed himself. That's how it feels to play a support.
I like the aggression from Light Bomb. They have been very happy throwing that out just to stun one person. And they're getting kills off it too.
It's often a really good deterrence from it on someone. If the other team has to run away from your tank, That's often worth more than the stun.
Hmm.
It's effectively a fear at that point.
There you go. I like that glass half full thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I missed people intentionally because I was essentially horrifying them.
Yeah, they're not doing anything if they are running away.
That's true. So bot boss is not supported, so it's not really going to get much. Phoenix Rice is going to clear that pretty quickly. But if you look up top,
There is a wisp in that bush, so Phoenix Rising knows exactly what's going on here, but I don't think they can do anything about it.
it's too late. They had to clear bot boss first. Um, so thankfully the bosses aren't the biggest deal on this map.
Mm-hmm. One thing that might change things is Stitch has just got Fishing Hook. So that means he's going to have a massive range on his engage potential here. So that might be able to keep him safer a little bit. Ooh. Speaking of Stacer, Stitches is bulleted, slept, Greymane goes in,
Oh,
and he
man.
is down.
These bullets are just chunking Stitches so hard.
Mm-hmm.
Let's free our soldiers and take the fight to the floor.
Yeah, ordinarily I wouldn't expect Stitches to be the one that falls first in majority of these fights, but yeah, just burning him down.
Oh, Jaina's fallen too. She got a little bit too close there.
Caffeinated Knights is doing some pretty solid coordination. I think they had a little bit of maybe first of the season jitters in that game one,
Hmm.
but their execution has been on point so far.
Yep, agreed. So that's what, 18, 17 seconds for the objective. Phoenix Rising's going to be able to get the camp and have
Hook
another
misses.
opportunity, but they have to go in now if they want, and it looks like they're not. Oh, and that orb still off half of
Yep.
Lunar's health. So this will
And
be
it's hard
another.
because you can heal back up quickly.
Mhm. So second objective to Caffeinated Knights. They only have the one fort left to take down, and it looks like they're going to try to go for that.
Okay. Do you think
Or not.
Phoenix
Okay.
Rising can defend here, or ooh, Zool is out a little bit far. This could be bad.
They see it too.
Pops the mages for the slow, but there's 5 of them. Slow, slept, bullet, last rites. That seems like overkill, honestly.
Last rites you just want for the stacks.
If
So
you're pulled in, takes a little damage.
even though I don't think it mattered, I will call out to the fun Malthael unstoppabling himself to dodge the root.
Nice.
So,
You're right, that is pretty solid.
yeah. I mean, it's one of the easier unstoppables to hit, but so they're going to get this keep for sure. There's a pretty good chance.
It's
Oh, that bullet
bulleted.
hurts so much.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Oh, Lunara's deep. Too
Yep.
deep.
Trying
Yeah.
to go for that leaming kill, but there was healing there and counter kill up.
Yeah,
This
she got close.
This may not be game,
So that's the
but
thing,
they
yeah,
got a
it's-
good amount of damage.
You really need 2 keeps before you start threatening the core on this map. Just because of the armor, it's so hard.
There's a pull, it grabs a minion. They can't kill it till they finish that minion there. Stitches is in and immediately just burned out.
Goodness.
Jaina got some damage on that one, but not quick enough before everything was dead.
So even though they only have 1 keep down, it's now a 5v2, and it looks like they're going for core.
Yeah, Jaina Lunara is going to have a hard time defending this.
It is. I know it's a lot of armor on the core still, but...
Well, they are getting low.
Yeah. Oof.
Malfield goes down.
Okay, it's too much armor. I underestimated it. Yeah, so I shouldn't have doubted myself. You really need 2 keeps down to get this core. So what I guess it would have been a better strategic move there would have been to go for a keep. Or
Could be. They would have had a hard time because the only keep that was open was going to be bottom keep.
and they could have just went straight to mid. Wouldn't
They
have
could have
had
done that,
minion
yeah.
support, but still with a 5v2 they probably could have taken it.
All right. Do you think this gives Phoenix Rising a chance to get back here, or are they still solidly behind?
No, so this is a really good opportunity now for Phoenix Rising because they're, you know, a good level, almost 2 really behind, but they're even talents. And so even talents is a really big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
So they probably need a hook on someone that is
not Mal'Ganis.
not. Yeah. So even if they got a hook on Mal'Ganis, I can imagine him dying if
Yeah.
he's far enough away from the team. Ooh, hook on
Oof.
a minion.
Yeah.
Close.
Unfortunately, also Phoenix Rising's the rest of the team was kind of backing off there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so they don't have to worry about top lane. One lane is not enough to kill the core. So they can really let that go. Looks like Zul's going to try to get the XP from it.
Okay, Lunara's getting some poke in there. Greymane's down to half here. I'm not sure this is a super good engage. Zul is still pretty far out there. What was that pull
Mal'Ganis got
on to
hooked and
Mal'Ganis?
rooted, but he does
He
get his
gets his
ult
ult
off.
off. The Twilight Beam just a second too late.
Was, and now that huge cooldown is ugh.
Mal'Ganis is going there. He gets to sleep. Zul is
Sleep on
sleeping.
4 people.
Light bomb
Fallen into
there.
light
Getting
bomb.
a stun.
That was
Nara
good.
dodges, but she's out of position.
Lunara's dead. Li Ming's gonna get her.
And Stitches
No.
also falls here.
Lunara escapes. Li Ming gives up on Lunara.
Ooh. But it looks like Jaina's gonna also
Yeah.
fall
Oh,
here.
did she? She has ice block. I didn't see if she used it already though.
I did not see her using it, but it could have easily have been down.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ice Block wouldn't have changed anything there. She would have died.
Yeah,
as soon as
just
the
a
Ice
little bit
Block
later.
ended.
But then you don't give Malthael a stack, and we all know that's
There are
important.
2 keeps down.
Yeah, so 2
Just
keeps
20
down,
seconds.
5v2. This is game. Lunara putting out some really good damage, but
They're chasing him off. Greymane's low.
They do. Lunara ult kills Greymane.
Malfio's got out.
That core is
Core
dead
still low.
though.
200 Oh.
They were getting the hero damage, but that boss was just whacking away.
Mhm.
All right.
All right, great series.
Yes, that was a good series. So game 3 going in favor of Caffeinated Knights, picking the map and getting the game.
I did not leave the stats screen this time.
I'm so proud of you. Tell us what
Oh,
you
I can
see.
learn.
Tell us what you see, Noel.
Full of numbers. Lots of numbers.
Whoa.
Interesting. Look at the healing numbers, because I always look at the healers. Um, the low number on Malfurion probably isn't indicative of like his healing output, but just how quickly the fights were going. So like a low healing number usually means that your rest of your team is just getting blown up before you can do anything about it.
Sure, you can tell yourself that, yeah.
Hey, wait a moment.
Yeah, no, I'll buy that.
Hey there!
Mhm.
Hi, welcome and
Hello.
congratulations.
Thank you.
So how you
That
feeling?
was I'm feeling pretty good. That was our first game of the season, and I'm really happy. So,
Yeah. Um,
really happy.
it,
It was
it-
rough at first, though.
yeah, noticed. So game 1, Cursed Hollow. Y'all looked like you had a plan. I'm assuming
Well,
you
that
picked
actually...
Cursed coming in there with an idea what you wanted to happen.
No, the thing is, we kind of just drafted kind of poorly that one. We didn't draft what we usually do, and the medevac kind of just messed up because we just weren't practiced with it. So
you had
But-
at least 1 or 2 medevacs that I was impressed by, and then a couple medevacs that didn't go
threw
as
us
well.
the game. Yeah, you know. But then we were able to pick a really nice. They picked Dragonshire, which we were really excited about because that's one of our best maps now. Because we have an awesome coach that just helped us really get through to that map.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
What secret strats has your coach taught you about Dragonshire? Tell us
It was
all.
mostly about the first minute of Dragonshire, which was a bunch of camp clear and different wave clear strats, and then you get a level head. But we didn't really get that. Instead, we had the Hanzo pick this time, and my team was totally against that. But then I was like, nah, Dragon Arrow, and they were like, okay, fine. So.
I mean,
Also,
it turned out all right.
yeah, that's Hanzo's best map, by the way, if you didn't know that.
I did not.
Mostly because if they're in the shrine, I could just keep on pelting with scatter arrows, and that is just instant. But I think it was a huge team effort on everyone's part. We did really well. We picked ourselves up for the second, third game, and really
Sorry, forgot
made
to
our mark.
introduce you. This is Vivenchi from Caffeinated Nights.
Oh yeah, sorry. Hi.
So say hello to everybody.
Hello to everybody.
There you go.
Viv.
Viv, yes.
Tibbles knows me. Well, our team is actually part of a Discord channels that we had a while, and we just basically compiled a team. And I was like, "Hey, let's do this," and well, we did it.
All right. So game 3, you gave them Zool.
Oh yeah,
The
we
the
were
thing
like,
that nobody does at Heroes of the Storm ever.
we had confidence in our double soaker. He said that I can run circles around Zool, and once he picked Jailer, he was laughing too hard to really pay attention to the gank that was happening. I'm sorry, but that's basically what happened.
Okay. No, I mean, it really felt like you all liked double soak, like having your offlane double soak and 4 of you push a different lane. Like that was a really consistent strat you did.
Well, yeah, we practiced that a bit, but we also practice our own soul laning in case that picks up. But we have a lot of double soakers, so they have to ban like every single double soaker if they want to fight us against that.
Mhm.
So either learn how to play against their double soaking or waste all your bans.
Mhm.
Your choice.
Yeah. Speaking of bans, noticed on the third game, tank picks were getting a little bit tight there at the end. Were you worried?
Nah,
Like,
nah.
you had Mal'Ganis. Did you have any other tanks that you were ready to go for?
We were thinking about, so we have like a bunch of ETC, Joanna, Nubarak, and Mal'Ganis, but we were like, Mal'Ganis, Light Bomb, sexy. And
Those were some sexy light bombs. My
oh
props to
yeah,
your
I
Enderman
think that
player.
Harb did really well today, and I'm so proud of him. And yeah, I actually might just give him the MVP for that.
Yeah, game 3 it was very much light bomb led into kill almost every time.
Yep, and then one kill, reset, death, death, death.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that it went really well with our assassin combo here. We went really bursty and kind of CC heavy. And I think that went really well. Oh,
I mean, it's hard to argue with results, right?
it is. We just drafted the first game, but then we picked it up, and I'm really proud of everyone.
I mean, the first part of the first game, you were looking
We did really well.
very
Yeah.
coordinated. It was you didn't get so you got a structure advantage, but not actually much of an XP advantage. And
No.
then some of those late game fights, let's just say, were not in your favor.
That
It
was
was
also
mostly
due.
the poor medevacs that we needed to practice on, I
Mhm.
think. But I think that with a little bit of practice, we could do a lot better. And we're just a new team, so we're starting out and really training together on our coordination and working together. It's been rough a bit, but it's getting better every day.
Yeah.
So
I have a question about that,
yeah,
if
go
you don't
ahead.
mind, you may.
Yeah, I was just about to
So
say
you
what you
said
got,
this,
Noel.
so you said this team was formed from the Phoenix Rising Discord.
No, their team was.
Their
They're
team.
an
Okay.
organized
Yeah, this
Oh
is
yeah.
team.
Sorry.
Caffeinated Nights. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, we're Caffeinated
You said
Nights.
your team.
We
Yes.
are part of a coffee
Sorry.
Discord, and
Okay.
basically anyone's allowed to join, and it's just basically a bunch of people, and they're actually very active. It's surprising. It's one of the most active Discords that many people have seen, and I'm really happy about it too.
So you all knew each other from this Discord and said, "Okay, let's form a HOTS team."
Yeah, I mostly was like, hey, anyone want to be part of our HOTS team? And they're like, NGS? And they were like, yeah. So then I formed a team, and we really hit it off. So
Awesome.
Great.
Well, you certainly looked practiced and on point together.
we still have a long way to go, and our coach is in the Discord right now talking to everyone else, and I'm really excited to hear what he has to say. So
Yeah, I'll be honest, if this is you with still a long way to go, you're a frightening force.
Oh yeah, I'm excited to see how well we're going to be doing. We had a lot of miscommunication in the first game, but if we didn't have that, I believe that we could have gotten a domination.
Mhm.
So
Uh,
thank you guys for casting for
no,
us as
no
well.
problem. It was fun.
Our pleasure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You got more questions, Noel?
No, I think you got most of the ones I was going to ask.
Okay. You got any secret strats you want to share with everybody, Viv?
Hanzo is sleeper OP. Please nerf again.
Okay. Well, Blizzard, you heard it here first.
I'm kidding. I think he needs a buff, but
Mhm.
I'm just a Hanzo main, so.
You got
Okay.
any shoutouts?
I wanted to shout out to Harp. Good job, man. Good job. I don't think he's watching, but and also our coach, Calvin, Shredded Wind. So I'm happy. Thank you guys for coaching, and I'll be off then.
All right.
All right. Good luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you.
All right. Any last thoughts you've got?
Well, solid series of games. Good plays by both teams. I especially liked the Falstad Gust in the first game, which basically led to Phoenix Rising turning the game around on that one. But solid series of games. I look forward to playing both these teams.
For sure. For viewers watching, there's a little review link if you can take the time. Let me grab that. Here it is. If you take the time to fill that out, that would be great. I'll post it in chat. And this is just to tell us how horrible casters we are. Um, no, just for advice if you have anything that you think we did well or could do better, things like that. And otherwise, thanks for watching. Thanks for casting with me, Noel.
My pleasure, Kime. And see you around.
Bye.